Speaking of free speech online, which I don't know that we were, but former CIA analyst Bob Baer doesn't like Elon Musk owning Twitter. Isn't that too bad? Oh, wow. So here's what Bob Baer had to say, cut 7.
Joining us now is CNN intelligence and security analyst Bob Baer. Bob, thanks for joining us. We hope you're enjoying the Thanksgiving holiday.
Do you?
I'm curious to get your reaction to these accounts being reinstated.
Yeah, Elon reinstating
Boris,
accounts.
I can tell you one thing. Putin is going to be all over Twitter.
Oh,
If there's no regulations on this. Fake
up.
accounts,
Riley.
spoofed accounts, the rest of it. This is a great opportunity for him. And so when he's talking about the popular voice, Musk, he's really talking about Russian intelligence.
Is that what he's...
Shut up. Russians are
Right?
waiting
Isn't
for
this
something
fun?
like this.
Oh,
They need a
Bear sucks.
propaganda campaign against the United States and against our support for Ukraine. And they're going to be all over Twitter. I guarantee this. Supporting the far right plans,
come on.
demands
Isn't this
to
good?
stop arming Ukraine. You just wait.
Just wait. What? We were already...
I was going to say.
And we're not campaigning on anybody on behalf of anybody else but ourselves. I mean, American citizens should be able to stand up and say, hey, we've had enough of this. Okay? Stop. Stop with the arming of Ukraine. I love how these European Union countries are all saying, well, it's really the United States who's benefiting most by this. What? We are sending money down a black hole. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
How are we benefiting? We're not selling them arms. And that's what they said. Well, the arms sales, we're not selling anything. We're giving it all away. Jeez. Billions and billions, tens of billions. We're close to, it's 100 billion by now.
Yep.
And it's all going right down the chute.
Mm-hmm. And Bob Baer is, former CIA. He's the CNN security expert head guy. And they bring him on for this kind of stuff. So he's not just upset with Elon Musk restoring accounts on Twitter and thinking that Russia's going to use it for propaganda. No, we got another clip of him. He just doesn't like the idea of free speech online, period. Watch this guy.
And it gets more and more challenging to discern what's real and what is, misinformation or disinformation with deep fakes and with the sophistication by which some of these influence campaigns are developed. How do you discern what's real versus what's fake, even in light of that sophistication?
Pause it for just a second. When it comes from CNN, it's fake.
Okay.
When it comes from MSNBC, it's fake.
Noted.
Yeah. So that's one telltale
so you're saying that's kind
sign.
of a general rule you could follow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. See the rest of this. Jeez.
Well, that's why the pre-Musk Twitter had 7,000 people going through these accounts. You can pick them out with algorithms. You can pick them out by looking at them. You can check IPs and the rest of it, and you simply block them. And it's not right. And this freedom of speech is just nonsense because you can't go into a movie theater and yell fire. It's
freedom of
against the law.
speech
you
is
can.
What
nonsense.
Putin's going to do, and the
Pause
Russians.
it for a second. I'm so tired of that example. You could go into a movie theater and shout fire, and you're not going to go to jail. You won't be arrested. People will look around and say, there's no fire here, and then they'll sit down. You can't go into a movie theater and yell fire. And, of course, from Nancy Pelosi, it was, you can't go into a movie theater and cry wolf. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
So that you can't do, I guess. but you could yell fire. Anyway, let's see what else he had to say.
Law. And what Putin's going to do, and the Russians, is they're going to use this as a vehicle to save himself in Ukraine. And, whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. But we're going to see, as soon as these restrictions come off, we're going to see the Russians all over it, as I just said.
Okay. Wow. The Russian disinformation bullcrap just continues. And if you say anything about it, that it may not be what they say it is, and it's proven not to be what they say it is, then you're a conspiracy theorist, and you're demonetized, and you're banned. We're going to have to... Hello? We got a show going on in here? If you would, please.
Good grief.
Glad we got a party
Welcome
going
back
together.
from Thanksgiving, y'all.